loves, how's it going? It's Olivia, and if you're wondering why the background is different, it's because I'm over at my uncle and aunt's house, and today we're going to be celebrating my little cousin Christopher's birthday. And if you don't know who Christopher is, he's actually been in one of my videos, my Easter video from last year, and since Easter is coming up, if you want to check out that video, I will link that in the description box below, or you can click right here. I wanted to just talk to you guys about 10 unhealthy foods that we think are healthy. And these are things that I've learned along the way in my journey. And some of it is really surprising. When I found out, my mind was just blown. So without further ado, if you are excited for this video, please give it a big thumbs up and let's get into it. The first thing is oatmeal. And I'm not talking about steel cut oats or oatmeal that takes about 20 minutes to cook down where you're just getting oats. What I'm talking about is instant oatmeal, and I'm talking about quick cooking oats. First of all, because if it's quick cooking or instant, it means that it's already been processed, already cooked, and a lot of the nutritional value is just gone. And secondly is because if it's flavored, it means that there's sugar and all kinds of other crazy stuff going into it. So when you are at the supermarket and you're buying oatmeal, check on the label and make sure that it just says organic oats, and that's it. And the second thing really threw me for a loop. I did not think that eating this was going to be unhealthy, but it is, and this may surprise you, but whole wheat bread or 7-grain bread or multi-grain bread, and it's because all of that really doesn't mean much since a lot of those grains are bleached, so it gets rid of so much of the nutritional value. And on top of that, it's processed. If you are going to eat bread, eat organic, whole sprouted grain bread. That means that these are actual grains, there's nutritional value in it. It's not just pretty much going to be similar to white bread. The third thing is juices and smoothies. And this may come really surprising to you, but let me explain. I'm not talking about the juices that you make at home where you juice everything yourself, or the ones that you get at a juice bar where they completely cold press everything and it's just fresh juice coming out of the machine. I'm also not talking about the smoothies that you make at home where you blend up fresh ingredients, fruit and vegetables. What I am talking about is store-bought bottled juices, because a lot of the times it's from concentrate, it's not 100% juice. And on top of that, if you're trying to lose weight, this is really going to deter you from it because of the sugar content. Basically, you're just drinking liquid calories, and you don't want to do that. And as far as smoothies go, I'm talking about the ones that you would get at your Jamba Juice or your Robex Juice, and keep in mind, they do have better options now where you could get fresh pressed juice or smoothies that are all fruit and vegetables. However, usually when people order a smoothie from there, they're getting ones that have frozen yogurt. And the problem with that is that it's chock full of sugar and added sugar and refined and processed sugar, and you don't want any of that. That doesn't make it healthy. That just completely makes it pointless to have a smoothie. And item number 4 is energy bars. And there are so many of these granola and energy bars. First of all, before I even go into the energy bar conversation, granola is actually really bad for you. And I know that it's been marketed as healthy, and of course it tastes good, but here's the thing, granola is actually processed oats, and what they do is usually they fry them. So you're getting fried oats, and usually they put sugar on top or some type of sweetener. So not only are you getting rid of the nutritional value, but you're also adding in sugar. So I really recommend to not eat granola unless you're making it yourself. And this same thing kind of goes for energy bars, but it's actually a little bit worse because with energy bars, it's chock full of chemicals. They add in all kinds of different things. When you read the back of an energy bar, there's just so much going on. The list of ingredients are insane. And with that said, I really recommend that whatever you're buying to always read the ingredients. If you can't picture something in your head where you're like, maltodextrin, what is that? Then you know that it's probably not the healthiest. Number 5 is kind of related to number 4 in the sense that I'm talking about trail mix. And a lot of people think trail mix is healthy, and generally it's supposed to be healthy. However, first of all, nuts are really high in fat. They're also high in calories. And it is always good to have healthy fats, but you can also overdo it really easily. Problem with most trail mix that you buy at the store is that it's got M&Ms in it, it's got dried fruit, which is really condensed sugar, and usually there's no fiber in it. And then you have nuts. So you got sugar, high in fat, and then you have candy. So all of those put together, not a good idea. Number 6 is cereal. And I know most of us know that sugary cereal is not the way to go and it's completely unhealthy for us. But did you know that the stuff that's advertised as healthy is still just as bad? All of those cereals, no matter whether you're getting Fruit Loops or Kashi, it's all chock full of sugar. Since they advertise things as lowering cholesterol or they're heart healthy or full of whole grains, and all of that stuff is just mumbo jumbo. It doesn't mean anything. So when you are buying cereal, first of all, I recommend not buying cereal, but if you have to buy cereal, make sure you read the nutrition label and look at how many grams of sugar are actually in it. And number 7 is packaged diet foods. And I think a lot of people go for those because they're a healthier choice or they're supposed to make us lose weight because they're lower in calories. But the problem is you're focusing so much on the calorie content that you no longer focus on the healthful aspect of things. And why I say that is because usually all of these packaged foods are completely loaded with sodium. And I get that people are trying to lose weight, so they eat these things, but there is a better way to go about it. You can be healthy, eat wholesome food, and still lose weight, and that's much more sustainable, and you won't wreak havoc on your body by overloading it with chemicals and salt. And I also want to mention that labels such as fat-free, sugar-free, or all natural literally mean nothing. First of all, fat-free basically means that they've probably added a bunch of sugar in it to make it taste better, because if you just get rid of all the fat, when you do reduced fat, it means they have to make up for it somehow to make it still taste good. And when it's sugar-free, they're usually using aspartame or sucralose or something like that, which is horrible on your body, can cause cancer, and in general, you shouldn't be intaking any of that. And all natural really means nada. It literally means nothing. Just be really mindful that all of this is just advertising lingo and stuff that they can get away with to sell you products that they want you to think is healthy but actually isn't. Number 8 is muffins, even whole grain muffins, bran muffins, all of that stuff. And the first problem with that is that the portions are way too big. And the second problem with that is it's basically cake. So you're still intaking sugar and processed flours and all of that. And then you're hungry like 20 minutes later. So sadly, no muffins. Unless, of course, you're making healthy muffins. And if you guys are interested, I've been working on this chocolate banana bread recipe, and you can definitely make it into muffins. So if you guys are interested in that video, comment below, team chocolate banana bread please, and that'll give me an idea if you guys are interested, and I'll film that recipe video. The most mind-blowing one ever, at least it was for me, because agave was advertised as such a natural sweetener and it's supposed to be good for your body. It's derived from a plant, so everyone was like all crazy about agave, and I think they still are, and they even make organic agave. When the compounds break down in your body, it's just like high fructose corn syrup. It's gonna spike your insulin levels. It's just like sugar. It's not any different when it breaks down. Not like coconut sugar or coconut nectar where it doesn't spike your insulin levels so your body doesn't end up storing a bunch of it as fat. And number 10 is the one where I think it breaks my heart, and most of us are just like, why? But I thought it was healthy. And that's frozen yogurt, or yogurt in general. So I'm not talking about non-fat plain yogurt. I'm not talking about plain coconut yogurt or stuff like that. I'm talking about frozen yogurt, and I'm talking about fruity yogurt or flavored yogurt. Basically, one word answer, sugar. There's just tons of sugar in it. Even though yogurt has probiotics, helps your body digest, good bacteria, and it has some nutritional value, the amount of sugar in it just gets rid of all of that. It just makes it completely pointless. It just really frustrates me that these things are all advertised toward us as healthy and wholesome and good for us, even though they're not. They're really just to sell things. And it sucks for a lot of us that are actually trying to be healthy and really trying to get our lives on track and make our bodies feel better, feel more confident in our skin, work out, exercise, eat well, that all of this is against us. I don't want any of you to fall into this slump thinking that you're eating healthy when you're actually not, and wondering why your weight loss journey is not working, or wondering why your body's not feeling great. I think that about wraps it up for this video. You guys know I love you all so much, and thank you for 1 million followers on Instagram. I woke up that morning and I don't even think it hit me, and I don't even know what to say. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you, and I'm so grateful to be able to share my journey and my knowledge. Of course, I make mistakes, and hopefully by sharing the mistakes I've made and things that I'm learning along the way, it'll help you guys out too. So I think I'm just gonna wrap it up here. If you found this video helpful, please give it a big thumbs up. This just gives me feedback and lets me know what type of videos I should keep making for you guys. Also, if you would, comment below and let me know which one of these items you were really the most surprised about. Oh, and if you are part of Team Chocolate Banana Bread, please leave that in the comments below too. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you can subscribe down below and check out some of my other videos right here. So this one over here is about sugar addiction, and I talk more in depth about sugar and how to get rid of that. And then this one over here is about how to stop overeating and my experience with it. And if you are on a mobile device and you're like, I can't click anything here, Olivia, don't worry, everything is linked in the description box below. All you have to do is pop that open and all of the links will be right there. I will see you guys really soon. Don't forget to do everything with love. Bye!